Have you ever caught yourself doing something again that you swore you'd stop doing? You close the app, then open it again 5 minutes later. You tell yourself just one more episode, and suddenly it's 3 a.m. And afterwards, there's this strange moment, like you're waking up inside your own body, asking yourself, who was just in control right now? I've had that moment more times than I'd like to admit. It felt like I was on autopilot, just going through the motions, almost like I was in a trance. And then one day, I snapped out of it and I realized what was happening. I was sitting at my desk, facing a mountain of work in front of me. But instead, I was just scrolling on TikTok, watching video after video. And not because I wanted to, but because I'd gotten so good at escaping what I was supposed to be doing, it just became natural, second nature. And then it hit me. It wasn't that I was lazy. It wasn't even about motivation. It was about control. And I was losing that battle to the quietest opponent imaginable. That voice inside my own head. I'm sure you know that voice. The one that whispers, you've worked hard now, so just relax. This one thing won't hurt, right? Oh, you'll start tomorrow, it's okay. Sounds like you, doesn't it? But here's the truth. That voice isn't you. It's an echo built from everything you've consumed, everyone you've listened to, and every shortcut you've ever taken. And here's the scariest part. If you don't learn to notice it, it will run your entire life. What I've learned is that self-control doesn't start with saying no to things. It starts with noticing when you've already said yes without realizing it. That moment I described earlier, watching random videos, wasn't actually about the videos. It was more about the pattern. The same invisible script had been playing on repeat for months. It said, avoid discomfort, chase easy pleasure, put off the hard thing. But once I saw that pattern, I realized I could change the script. So here's what I started doing. Instead of fighting the urge head on and gritting my teeth and forcing myself to focus, I tried something counterintuitive. I just watched the thought happen, just letting it play out, like a cloud passing through the sky. I let it float by. I didn't act on it, I didn't judge it, I just observed it. And in that moment, I realized I am not my thoughts. I'm the person watching my thoughts. That tiny shift gave me a kind of superpower. Because when you learn to separate yourself from the inner voice, you don't have to obey it anymore. When you can visualize the outcome and see how it positively or negatively affects you, it changes your way of thinking. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I still may procrastinate. I can still fall for the traps sometimes. But these days, when that old voice creeps in and says, you're too tired, I catch it. I pause, I breathe, and I remind myself, that's just noise. That's not me. And then I go and take action anyway. Not because I feel like it, but because I chose to. Look, here's the thing. The world we live in is now built to distract you. Your attention is a product being bought and sold every second. But here's the good news. That means that if you can master your own attention, if you can reclaim control, you become rare. You stand out. You start living deliberately. And all of that starts with a single realization. You are not your impulses. You are not your distractions. You are the awareness behind them. And the more you practice that awareness, the stronger it will get. So next time you catch yourself stuck in that cycle of scrolling, binging, and just avoiding, don't get mad at yourself. Just stop, breathe, watch the thought, and remember, you don't have to bow to it. Let that voice speak, but don't let it take over. You are the one that's in control.